Well, I like here how I was planning on going to finish Trials of Mana. You know, I'm supposedly on the final boss. I know there's post-game stuff, but I got a little information that the next event in the game is tied to a world quest in my least favorite place. So instead of making progress in the desert because of something else in the game, I have to make progress in the desert because the game told me to, or else I can't really do the event. I mean, I can get a quick start, but I need to pause because the hilly trail's getting close. But yeah, we need to make steps to doing the quest here because the event that's coming up is tied to it. Why? Why does there need to be an event tied to a world quest of all things? Like if like story quests and things like that, I get that. But when are they ever tied to world quests? Especially in this place. So I don't know how far I need to go in the desert story quest. I think I just need to complete the first part that I'm on. And man, I haven't even explored this place yet. So I don't know, this was not the plans I wanted to do today. But it's what's gonna be done, I guess. If I want the quote unquote best experience. Can't just, skip. Yes, I wonder what it is, huh? It's just a drum. It's cryo marking. Come on, this is no treasure. It's just some tattered old drum. We don't know what it could be used for. If we brought this one back to the academia... that's right, they may want to hear more about what we found. Paimon's not sure they were interested in this what? Or no, you're not all that interested. But we can make a little of this, not much. Why not? I'm really not into it. You can just hear that. I just don't want to talk to Paimon anymore. Seems to be left by an adventure. Puppy, did you just come in here and just decide to sneeze on me? So now I need to go back and give this to Catherine, of course. Alright, give me just a second here. Pup, you can't keep running around like that. I want this door closed. Oh, I'm so tired of Paimon. I have no motivation. Hello there, Wilmine. How have your recent travels gone? They've gone quite well. I've heard about your previous adventures. It seems that you've become very experienced. As long as you keep going, I believe that it will only be a matter of time before you become a truly great adventurer. Speaking of adventures, we found this on one of ours. This was left by some irresponsible adventurer. We thought it'd be bad if the commission he took never got resolved, so we brought it back. Indeed. This item is key to a particular commission. Thank you very much. The commission linked to the drum is a very important one from the academia, and is also critical to the expansion of our operations. Unfortunately, though, we have previously given this commission to various talented adventurers. They have all invariably failed. Oh boy, here comes trouble. Well, this is an issue that even the academia cannot solve, so we did expect a relatively high failure rate. Actually, Paimon's kinda curious now. What sort of commission is this? Simply put, a recent star observation by researchers from the academia led to the discovery that the northern skies had become blocked by a strange, heretofore unseen phenomenon. Concerned that this would have a great impact on the accuracy of any astrological calculations, the academia immediately put people together to investigate. This resulted in them delving into... You know what? I just realized something. I said earlier, what kind of event is tied to a world quest? Wasn't there a... Isn't Nahida's story quest tied to a world quest for the entirety of the chasm? I don't like this. I do not like that we have this stuff, because it's like... Yeah, I already had it done, but I don't like being told to go to the desert when I'm not ready. According to these records, the celestial sign appeared after the disaster that engulfed most of Tefab 500 years ago. Although the circumstances of its eventual disappearance are unclear, its position has been determined to be near the Timur Mountains, at the northernmost regions of the desert. However, that area has only ever been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. And after the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss due to it being connected to an ancient underground realm. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the Academia. The only people who still live there are mysterious Darshan known by the Academia as Narjuntis. The Narjuntis? Though they seem like legends to the average person, they were once a Darshan of the Academia, albeit one that split off 500 years ago. Then the researchers who wished to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depths of the desert, and the Narjuntis are an organization comprised of the people who stayed there in the end. That said, it has been many years since, and they have branched off further and further from the Academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems they also worship a form of energy known as Kavana. This energy communicates with them in the form of spirits. Well, I feel like I'm going off topic now. The Academia believes that this function is strongly related to the celestial sign. However, they may not have been able to establish contact with this group, and as such have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us all. Ruins related to Conwy are located nearby, but exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the Academia until now. If this commission is a success, perhaps we will be able to participate in further expeditions to those ruins. Since you have heard me say this much, why don't you take this commission on? Well, since Conria is involved. So after all that, it sounds like you just need to look for the whatevers, right? Sounds like it's gonna be pretty easy. We'll get some more from the Academia too. Yes, the drum you picked up was originally given to us by the Academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealings with the Nargajuntis. Just give it to the organization's leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve this problem. I'll be leaving this task in your hands then. I've marked the rough position of the Timur Mountains for you. At Astra Abyssos, Traveler, may you inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. And I've already done that twice. Oh, crap. Dude, it has to be one of these. Great. Just perfect. Might as well make this whole day about Genshin. God damn it. Like, it is not just a world quest that shows up normally, it's one of the very specific big ones. Come on! And I'm giving this on short notice. I hate this place. I haven't even actually explored this place myself to get Dendroculus. Well, actually, for one, I shouldn't be getting any Dendroculus if the quest is over anyway. But I also haven't even looked around for the treasure chests. Which I guess I'm gonna be doing last. God damn it. I hate this. Who are you? That's what I said. You guys don't look like tribespeople of the desert. More like adventurers from a faraway land. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you will get. Please go back. We were here to resolve the issue regarding the sign of Apash, whatever that is. How did you know of this name? We're adventurers who have an organization at our backs. Catherine of the Adventurers Guild told us, of course. Since you know the sign, you must have heard of the Shamani. What the what? Alright. The desert past this point is a restricted zone under our guard, as a ranger of the Order of the Skeptics. Are you serious? I cannot let you pass, no matter what reason you may have. The Order of Skeptics? My apologies, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Pyro, a member of the Order of the Skeptics, in charge of guarding this place. Ordering skeptics? Pioneer remembers that Catherine told us to look for larger Judy's or something. Looks like Pyro isn't the one we're looking for. Narjaguntis. That's just a derogatory name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Lord Nargaguna is a hero who fought against the Dev alongside the divine bird's heirs. He gained divine power through the rite of Shinvat and put an end to the calamity. How dare they call such a great hero in our first Vajranapti by his given name? Wait, why am I telling you outsiders this? Are you two spies from the academia? We're here to take care of a problem. Aha, so you are the academia's henchmen. We tried our best to keep a low profile, but still you've managed to find our trail. Still, I believe that the academia is full of cowards who would never dare to step foot into the desert. I wonder why. You impress me. Paimon didn't expect you to have such a strong opinion on the academia. Of course. Oh, damn it, hold on. Alright, animals. Lord whatever that is has said that we wouldn't have been reduced to this state if it weren't for them. Wait, so you are here to gather intelligence after all? I've revealed more than I should. Anyway, please leave. If this conversation continues, as unwilling as I might be to do so, I would have to end you. What, you're the one who couldn't resist babbling. Why are you putting the blame onto us? Also, there's no need to be rash. Oh, right. I mean, show Pyro the token that Catherine gave us. He'll know what's going on once he sees it. Oh, shit. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll close this. No more running back and forth. Token. This better not be some kind of trick. Ta-da! Look! Told you we were in wine! What is this shabby drum? You call this a token? Did Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now or things will get nasty. Don't you underestimate us skeptics. I'll bring it on.
By royal decree!
You don't know how annoyed I am. I'll kill you with all the annoyance. Puppy, I'm not gonna keep opening this fucking door. Cease. Wait, no, wait, you're seeing Cease. What the hell would you sound like? Cease. Cease, I say. Okay, it is female, so. Lady Shurash, why did you didn't have to attend to such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of these outsiders. We Pari appear before whoever we wish, and our volition is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? This little thing is about Paimon's size, and the way she talks is funny. Why is Pyro calling lady in that reverent tone? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that is yet to come. The two of you over there, as envoys of the academia, it is only polite to state your names, no? I don't want to. Hold on. What is this? Okay. That item has a profound connection with us Pari, and is not something that you mortals should possess. Well, I command you to present it to me immediately. No way, at least sound nicer about it when you're asking someone for a favor. Besides, this item is important to our commission. We're to hand it to the leader of this order of yours. If we give it to you and fail to complete the mission because of that, not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. Reward? Mora? To think you would risk your lives in a place fraught with peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpires here. One mistake would send your race tumbling into eternal samsara, and yet you commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. You humans are such interesting beings. No matter, I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item will remain worthy tribute even if you should only present it to me after the meeting. That's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We still have to deal with a huge hole in the sky, and if we don't... Huge hole. You refer to the sign of a pasha. If you wish to quell this calamity with me, mere mortal coils. How presumptuous. It is the duty of us pari to eradicate the sign of a pasha, an endeavor that I, Surush, shall give all to accomplish. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird, Sigmunuk, and sacrifice everything that one might call Surush. To stand in my way is a sin that one such as you may bear. What? Foolish beings, have you not heard of the divine bird, Sigmunuk? She is the master of the Kravana, who once saved the land from destruction. Legend has it that it was she who split into infinite motes of Kravana after her sacrifice, thus quelling the catastrophe. Sure, but Paimon doesn't think we'll need you to sacrifice yourself. In any case, this matter is beyond your capabilities, and your intervention is futile. All you must do is bear silent witness as I transcend. You shall receive remuneration from this guild of yours so long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? Still, do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the greatest heroes shall require mere mortals like you to sing of their deeds. But Lady Shudosh, the Vajranapiti has instructed us to forbid suspicious individuals from interfering before the ritual is complete. I have decided, and as pari, my word is law. Follow me. I shall take you to the leader you speak of. But gird yourselves all the same. That which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If you get lost or end up being eaten by some monster appearing out of nowhere, there shall be nothing I can do for you. Great, we got some stuck-up thing. The Lady Shura speaks for you. I will not be so lenient should you make any suspicious movements. So about your whatever, he's a very knowledgeable scholar. He knows more than anyone I've ever met. We skeptics were once a darshan within the academia, but our traditions of knowledge have been eroded after hundreds of years here in the desert, far from the city. It's all thanks to our Vajranat party that we are recovering our ancient traditions. With him around, our order shall soon reclaim our lost glory. Man, you're putting me to sleep. Of course I am, one of the oldest qualified members of our order, after all. I'm not quite the equal of the Vajranapati, but as one of the desert folk who have lived here for generations, the order and I are as one by blood. So if you encounter any issues, you can ask. No, wait, no, I will not be answering any of your questions. As it should be. Whatever, dude. Go. Guess the music glitched out again? It's fine. Didn't want to listen to desert music anyway. This is just gonna be a miserable experience for me. Someone's gonna be bitching. You don't enjoy the good storyline. Like, bro, the storyline could be good and I still won't even give a shit. I don't care for this place. What the shit? All of this for a goddamn event. Why? Hey, if you're so powerful, little flying thing, why don't you attack? I thought I saw a little cactus over there from Frozamana. My mind is all messed up.
By royal.
Man, if one of my friends gets on me there, I don't even want to do this. I'm just gonna probably, like I saw Winston's account hop on. It's probably not even him anyway. So,
Race you!
wow, I love how the one. Oh,
Windblade! You're toast!
As you wish, Mayfoya.
I love it when I want to actually go play another game, but then there's Genshin. It's like, no, I have an event, and I have a world quest that you need to do to play that event, and it's in a place you don't care about. What do you mean, Dev? Aren't these just Abyss Mages and Huey Churls? To think you would so easily defeat the rampaging Dev. Your strength is most radiant indeed. Consider me impressed. Though there is still quite the gap between you and us Pari, the sight of you fighting valiantly reminds me of those humans of legends who once fought alongside us. I've decided then, you shall have the honor of being my Yansapati. Yansapati? Paimon doesn't even know what that is, but coming from you, it can't be anything good. Do you not have such things amongst humans? Strategies, scribes, and the like? Those are strategists, and those who exist to praise the heroes whose stories they exist in. Neither of those jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their great deeds must be recorded and sung by all, or by others. I guess all or others works. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them as well. Though though they may have loved violence and conflict, great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. I'm sorry? What did you just say? Um, so, so, hmm. Oh, we're about to get in trouble with this one. So, if Hitler saved 10,000 babies, would that really, would that make him better? Should his great deeds of doing that be remembered more than the way he, started a war? You're really, I don't know who's on the writing team for that line, but, alas, those who loved conflict would be consumed by it, and once they had slain each other, they were all lost. And because there was no authors or poets to tell their deeds, once all who had lived in such times were gone, their works forgotten to the last. I will not be like them. My great work shall shine so gloriously that the world itself will suffer great loss to not know of it. Thus, I shall now give you the permission to record these deeds. I'm really not liking how uptight you are and how you want to be, oh, the big hero that everybody wants to know about. Best start getting over yourself quick. Rejoice and give thanks, for is this not a grace from the few received from us Pari? I don't even care. This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are. Yeah, not interested, thanks. That's right, there's nothing worth bragging about with you. You just look kinda cute, that's all. Your refusal is futile. Orders given by a Pari are absolute. Okay. And what do you mean, cute? I am valiant, heroic. Uh-huh. Whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not. You shall be free to do as you please, once I have sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Yeah, if this is a sacrifice that's anything like the last sacrifice, I'm probably just not even gonna care. Till then, you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. What is with giving us literally the most annoying flying things? Like, we had a flying genie jar, it was annoying as hell. Now we got this thing that's getting pretty annoying. Like, this thing dies, I'm not even really gonna care, am I? The path here is now dotted with gray crystals. When I last left, it was not yet so. Gray crystals? You mean the crystals we're seeing everywhere? Paimon's had her eye on them for a while now, but what are they? Gray crystals are remnants of the Black Fire's embers, proof that this land has suffered great calamity. Indeed, I am sure you have heard that a great catastrophe struck long ago, where a dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the land. The dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and the demons of Dev that crawled through that gap nearly turned into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by the great tree, the dark fire's filth spreads like seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories, released by that fire, by that corruption, not fire, began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honored ward of Carvana, the divine bird Sycamore, drank the primordial water left behind by our god before transforming herself into Carvana of all kinds and scattering across the land. From that day on, the Carvana has taken the divine bird's place in defending this land, and those painful memories that leaked out have been sealed by Carvana. It's probably Carvina, but I'm gonna keep calling it Carvana because it's funny. What was left are those ubiquitous gray crystals. Though they seem no different from any other stone, they may contain objects that are yet to be petrified. Purified. Damn it. God, get your brain working. The gray crystals in the area have increased of late. I suspect that this must have been something to do with the sign of Apostros' dark power. But if we use Carvana's might, we can get rid of these crystals. If my senses do not deceive me, a wandering Carvana should be nearby. Let us look around. So it's in there, huh? There's people up here that you can talk to. Where is... Let me go use that. Ah, you're gonna make me do things the hard way. There we go. Don't you grab that. Well, I guess I can get rid of the thing I had over here with the people I saw. Yeah, I forgot. I only revealed the map. I don't even have all these teleport stones at the very least. This is gonna be a bitch to do. Oh, I'm gonna hate all this. I already want to just give up and just only quick start, but I still have to do this quest anyway. Lady Shurash, Kavana's envoy, you have returned. Though it has taken much work on my part, the analysis of documents regarding the rite of Chinvat will be soon completed. According to my research, we need only all the great songs of Kavana next, and your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment. You two are... Do not fret. They are Romine and Paimon, my newly chosen Yanspati, and her companion. They are here to witness my great glory. Hey now, Paimon hasn't agreed to that yet. A Yanspati, you say? Though I will not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into this land before the rite of Chinvat is complete may have untoward effects. Know that the people of the Academia surely do not desire the rite's completion. Speak no further. I have my reasons for doing this. Well then, take that drum from before you, Lumine and Paimon. Akoribantes. Akoribantes, you say? Yes, this is an important catalyst of the ritual needed to forge the lupa between ourselves and the party. I've searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me. Ah, yes, this is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It would be good to the fates that would also be with me when I led the Order of the Skeptics to throw down the Academia and burn their House of Dana, or whatever they call it, to the ground. What a casual way to paint yourself as a villain. This whole quest line is just gonna be dealing with.
'Cause every night I will save your life.